Queensland. Queensland's at the crossroads, the economic crossroads right now. The Sunshine State is one of the best places in the world to live and raise a family, a standard of living, the envy of the Western world. Sandy beaches, extraordinary natural beauty, the Great Barrier Reef. Sounds like a tourism ad. And a strong and robust economy fueled by the resources sector. Until now, things have gone awry, and successive Labor governments over the last 20 years have turned the state's finances into the worst in Australia. When former LNP Premier Campbell Newman went to the voters with a plan to sell public assets to pay off debt, voters booted him out. Now the Palaszczuk trad Labor government doesn't even attempt to address a burgeoning debt and an even more corpulent public service. The Queensland debt is expected to hit $90 billion in 4 years. The interest bill alone will be $3.5 billion. Now that's 50,000 police, 50,000 nurses, 50 schools. Imagine what you could do with that. Labor knows selling off assets is electoral poison, so you can understand why it won't go there. But with the public service ballooning by 13% over the next 4 years, that's on top of the extraordinary growth in the bureaucracy since 2015. Something needs to be done. The Australian's economics expert Judith Sloan wrote today that Queensland Treasurer Jackie Trad is the worst in Australia. She gets the wooden spoon, according to Sloan. She said Trad doesn't have a clue about running the state's finances. She says Trad has taken the path of continuing reckless spending, building up more government debt and expanding the unionised public service. Sloan says Queensland has lost its AAA credit rating and is in danger of being marked down another notch or two, meaning interest rates would be higher on borrowings. The opposition's commitment to tackling the debt issue isn't much better. Putting the debt on the never-never for future generations is the greatest abrogation of responsibility a politician can engage in. Queensland needs a debt summit. It needs the best brains in the world to advise the government, recommend to the government on how to get itself out of this mess. If it won't sell assets, it must cut by 20% the public service. Otherwise, Labor's reckless approach to the economy will turn the state into the Venezuela of the Pacific. Labor can't keep blaming the federal government for its economic woes. Where's the leadership? Yesterday's budget was a rolled gold dud. More of the same mediocrity. What a farce.